Let's go.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Here we go. It's the start of week 7, BMF Fantasy Football Podcast.
Hey,
That's what we do.
let's let it begin.
Let's go. Cheers, my friend.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Here we go. So, we normally start this podcast with news. What happened this week? What went on? I'm starting this week with a rant. The fuck is going on with these NFL officials?
Oh my God.
Flag on the play.
Consistency is for crap.
Yes, I agree on that one, actually.
If you went back and looked at the San Diego Denver game, all right, Khalil Mack, edge rusher, coming around, got him in a chokehold. Chokehold. Wood is acting because you can tell he was flying, but no, he's getting the chokehold from behind. Quarterback Bo Nix throws a touchdown. Should have been a sack.
Should have been. What?
Braden Allen from the New York Jets. 3-yard run. He's already passed the edge rusher, who also has an arm across his chest. But sometime he's coming, Braden Allen's already passed him. But they call that back. Say, no, that's holding. Tell you what, I watch Myles Garrett as much as I can. I've been to a game live. If they're going to start calling arms around your neck, Myles Garrett, probably TJ Watt, they're going to get about 10 calls each every game.
Bro, the officials have been trash this year.
That Monday night game was hard to watch.
The fact that even Aaron pointed out.
Your side of the ball, obviously, can you just talk a little bit about the penalties tonight?
Yeah, it seemed a little ridiculous. Some of them seemed really bad, including the roughing the passer on me. That's not roughing the passer. I was about to play sarcastic ball if we're going to call those things. And I thought the one on Kinlaw was not roughing the passer either. So we had a walk-in touchdown with Braylon. And we had a phantom holding call.
Dude, that was not.
The roughing the passer on me
that you
was
called
crap.
on me was bullshit.
It was.
That was a clean tackle. He cleanly tackled me.
It seemed like every 3 plays, they were throwing a flag. Each of them had over 110 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I
really was trying to figure out. I was like, oh man, clearly they want a certain team to win, but then couldn't figure that one out because I was like, that was a bullshit call. So they're trying to get the Jets to win.
Listen, Kansas City, we all know NFL. Travis Kelce, you can't break up with Taylor. That's NFL put that in contract now because we have to show Taylor at least 5 times a game. But I don't know.
I was talking about that at work too. It was a girl. She was saying, "Yeah, oh man, I know Taylor Swift dates that guy from Kansas City. Is it Patrick Mahomes, right?"
Yep. She's turning it into watch to see if she can see Taylor.
Exactly.
What's she wearing? What she look like?
So it's sad.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch football. Watch football.
Well, I don't know. It seems every year you can always complain about officials, but Kansas City, it's just ludicrous calls that they get.
Oh my God.
It's like some teams get them, some teams don't. And then in the middle of the game, I don't know, whichever, official is trying to adjust the score to hit the over-under, in his pocket.
It's like Lamar called it out against the Cowboys. Stop cheating us.
Huh? That's all you got to do. Some teams get calls, some don't.
fucking Ravens had got a call, not this week. It was when we played the Raiders, but I'm still fucking salty about it. Hit Minshew right here, face mask. The replay clearly showed it. Wasn't like a swipe down. Nope. Right here across the chest. Umpire.
Yeah.
That's face mask.
That's face mask. It's I don't know. Those are my team sucks ass. I'll say that, but we get
That's almost
zero
one.
zero calls.
You
We've
guys
had
almost won.
I don't know because suck ass decided he was going to play the second half.
You know what? I don't even know if we can really talk shit. You know who's had it worse the last 40 years? The last 2 years they've been pretty good.
True.
The Lions.
Oh,
The Lions used to get every call, every play.
all right.
Didn't matter who they
Yeah,
were playing.
it seems like if you're sorry, the refs are going to be more willing to call some shit. Like if you make a 75-yard touchdown pass play that's
Whoa, what
beautiful,
was that?
they're going to be like, no, that's some bullshit. This couldn't be real. There had to be something that went on this play. Throw that flag. We're going to call this back. We're going to set the universe back into order the way it's supposed to be. Because if you let the Browns start scoring points, the world is, I know we're on an axis, but we'll like turn upside down or something. Yeah. They'll start rotating the other. It'll be bad. Anyway, yeah, that's my little rant about officials.
It was fucking low ass this year.
Yeah.
There you go. I think we notice it more because it's going across the league, not just a specific team.
Yeah, it's spreading around a little bit. I don't know.
MVP, the refs.
There you go. At least I don't know. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Angel Hernandez is gone out of baseball. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna resurrect that ghost. Let him stay gone. All right, that's the end of my little rant.
All right.
Regular news.
Regular news.
What the hell, Dallas? What?
Oh, we're going there first.
What happened to you?
Dallas couldn't help it. That was retribution for last year.
Oh,
because
y'all
cheated the hell out.
Y'all cheated Detroit last year, so Detroit came back with a vengeance.
Hard.
Happy birthday, Jerry Jones.
You know that game was circled, and they were just like, "Oh, and it's Jerry's birthday." Oh yeah. Everybody, you get a touchdown. You get a touchdown.
We're trying to get tackles and touchdowns. We try to give him a 2-point conversion. Hell with that.
Touchdowns.
We want touchdowns, both of y'all. My question is it time for Dallas to bring in a real GM?
Absolutely. It's been time. I'm so serious. I'm having Dallas fans send me stuff like that's just talking shit about the Cowboys.
Yeah. It's bad when you take a whooping like that. Believe me, I know.
So
Cleveland took it from Dallas that first week.
So, man, the funniest thing I heard, and I sent it to you. So I'm in class, and one of the guys beside me, he's a Cowboy fan. He is a Cowboy fan through and through. Man looks at me, and we're just talking about the game, and he's like, "You know what? They just need to sell the Cowboys to Donald Trump so he can make the Cowboys great again." Man, I died laughing.
It was ugly game like that. It's tough to choke down. Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield leads the NFL in touchdowns thrown.
Man, I don't know what's going on with Baker.
Cleveland's former quarterback that we got rid of so we can get trash ass Watson. But I'm not trying to say nothing, but I'm just saying
it's yeah.
Baker. Little short guy.
I never said Baker was bad.
No, I liked him.
Y'all did.
You also have to remember, you got to take it into context that last year, every time there was a chance for a big play, he threw it right to the hand of a defensive lineman. He got like 10 passes batted down that year. It was ugly. It was just like, Oh, look, he's wide open. Boom.
So, see, you Browns fans can't be happy. Would you rather go back to that or what Deshaun's doing now?
Oh no, I never disliked Baker. Baker came in with an attitude. Ever since that first year when he ran around the outside, that dude just decked him and Baker popped back up and got in his face. I was like, that's all right. I can get behind this. I got no problem with Baker.
Hell yeah, Baker.
But, he did irritate me that last year. As anybody would be, any fan would be.
Yeah.
You got a guy wide open running down the field and going up. I throw it right into the arms of the defensive lineman that just knocks it down. Yeah.
I could definitely understand the frustration. Luckily, I haven't had to deal with it.
Yeah, well, you got Lamar to just take off running.
I got old man Flacco too there for a while.
We got old man Flacco last year. I'll take old man Flacco back
Man Flacco.
in a heartbeat.
Yes, sir.
He's still getting it done.
Absolutely, he is. I picked him. I picked him last week too. I was very happy about that pick. I was a little torn trying to figure out who I should pick, but I did go with the Colts last week.
All right. We all know the Jets have been all over the news. So if they don't win now, can we finally please start blaming Aaron Rodgers?
When we say now, how now are we referring to?
Oh,
are we referring to this week?
I'm referring to this week.
You know who they're playing this week, right?
Yeah, I don't care. You got what else we gonna give you, old man? Now I know you chucked down the Hail Mary, but I also saw you short your receiver at the end of the game and got it intercepted.
He did not.
He did.
No, he did not.
He did.
He made the reference. And I believe it. My receiver was not where he was supposed to be. And until he comes out and says, oh, that was just bullshit, I am going to believe Aaron. Because there was a few passes to that particular receiver that he fucked up. And as a former receiver, you can tell a fucked up route. Sometimes you can 100% see that it's the quarterback's fault. And then sometimes you can see it's the receiver's fault. I am willing to give Aaron, a quarterback, the benefit of the doubt. His receiver was in the wrong spot.
I'm not saying that's not the case, but Aaron takes no blame ever. It's always somebody else's fault. Yeah, I could have made a couple better throws, but that's
Stop fucking up.
let me sit there with my resting pitch face. Because you missed a mic. I'm not a 2 weeks. I'm not throwing it to you at all.
Hey,
Yeah, my 2 weeks punishment is up.
yes, it was.
Oh, well, we got a new offensive coordinator that doesn't go, oh, Aaron, what should we do next, Aaron? Aaron. How we have an offensive coordinator up there that just goes, hey, this is the play I'm calling. Your little fanboy is demoted to quarterback's best friend. That's his new position on the Jets.
That's too funny.
Hey,
True, but funny.
yeah. This week.
Hold on now.
Wait.
Because we're talking about the Jets. We got to talk about him being reunited with his best friend now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they don't start winning, can we finally start blaming no man?
Can we give it 2 weeks?
No.
Because as much as I want them to beat the Steelers this week.
No. You got a head coach fired.
Which, by the way, he holds the record for the most coaches fired, right?
Yeah, but he'll come right on national TV the very next day. I had nothing to do with that. The owner called me, and we just talked about my ankle. I'm sure the owner didn't say, hey, I'm about to get rid of Sal or what. Not saying that he asked his opinion, but don't tell us this. No, he didn't say nothing to me, the franchise quarterback, the one that they're all hoping would save the team. He didn't say nothing like that to me. He just talked about how his, money was doing in the bank and how my ankle was and if I needed a little massage and whatever, man. Just on that shit. Yeah, he told me. Shit. I'm the quarterback. Of course he's gonna say something. He owns the team. He can look. Woody Johnson, you can do what you want. But don't tell me that bullshit. Don't believe it.
Oh yeah, I'd want to believe he told him.
Oh yeah. I don't think Rodgers went in there and be like, we gotta get rid of him because Saleh didn't run the offense.
Right.
So
Again,
and the defense was playing good.
It's pissy, man. They just fired the wrong person.
Yeah. So that's when, Devontae's there, and I'm expecting if you don't win, you point the finger right at that old man.
But out of that game, though, again, I'm not a fucking Aaron fan. He was having receivers dropping passes just like in their hands. I really felt like the Bills gave the Jets the opportunity to win that game so many times.
Oh yeah.
But the Jets gave the Bills more opportunities to win the game, and they ended up doing it.
No.
Besides the fucking donk kicks, like
yeah, kicker misses 2 of them. Come on, man.
I mean, they're saying the winds were high, but I'm looking at the flags on the tip of the field goal, and I'm just like, I don't see it. I see wind, but I don't see enough to miss a 27-yard field goal.
Yeah, 27 yards. I mean, listen, my team plays in Cleveland. That stadium is right on the lake,
fucking
and
swirl.
It comes in and it swirls.
Yes.
The best kicker we had put a flag up in the stands,
so he would know.
Yeah, so he know like the field goal is here. That flag is over this way. Field goal, flag over here. That's how he figured out, and it still stands there today. But we'll see. That's why I'm not in a forgiving mood. No, you got your teammate. You got your crazy wide receiver.
He got what he wanted.
You got Garrett Wilson murdered. Sorry, he made the catch, but you threw him right in between 2 safeties.
He didn't make that catch. That hurt. We'll talk about that more later. But yeah, that catch. Yeah. I wanted that catch for other reasons.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, that one hurt him.
And Breece Hall, you run that damn far, you can make it another 2 yards. Listen, you did awesome. But my goodness, between you and DK Metcalf, could have taken down the Giant, but no.
I needed you guys. You guys are disappointing me.
Fuck you, Felix. Going on around. Oh, Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is coming back for the Browns.
Coming this week.
Love Nick Chubb. Batman returns. I don't expect a whole lot because our offensive line is beat the hell, and we can't. I think we're on our 3rd string.
Oh, you guys actually.
We're on our 3rd string center.
Yeah, but for a moment there, y'all seemed like y'all had a nice little running game going against Philly.
That's the thing we've been missing. They want to, Jerome Ford is a decent backup, but he's not the guy that's going to carry the load for you. That offense ran through Nick Chubb. Not that we were, so much a running team, but he just dominated so much, and everybody had to respect him because if he's back there, that
so
puts one foot in the ground, he can go.
Remind me why y'all got rid of Kareem Hunt?
Kareem Hunt, I don't know,
because he was a good backup for Nick Chubb.
He was, but how much behind the scenes, I don't know. You're gonna have to start paying people because you got that. You handcuffed yourselves to Deshaun Watson and paid that ridiculous shit.
Yeah, they need to own up to that one. Hey, look, we fucked up.
Just own it. Well, I'll forgive you.
Yeah.
Cleveland fans are the most forgiving. Listen, the trash we've been putting up with for years, we will forgive you. But just own it. Just, hey, we took a shot and it bit us in the ass. Okay.
Which, it pissed me off when y'all got him. Not because y'all got him, but because of what you paid for him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he didn't want to come there.
When you did that, you set a new precedence for what the QBs wanted.
Oh, yeah.
And who was next up in line? Fucking Lamar. I felt like that deal was never going to get done because he straight said it. I'm better than him. I want a better deal than him. Was that payback? Because you guys knew
Oh yeah,
you guys knew what
they
you were
don't
doing.
care. They had their franchise, and they're like, man, our defense has come along. It's good enough. We got Nick Chubb, that's all world. All we need is a quarterback that knows how to throw or a defensive lineman's hand.
Yeah, but Deshaun, like, I'm sorry, Deshaun was already in a decline in Houston. He was. Look
Mm,
back at the stats.
okay. All right. Who knows?
You guys know.
Yeah, we know because we feel it right now. Every Sunday, Browns fans just pile up and they eat their food, then they bring a trash can right next to them because they know they're going to vomit watching that crappy ass game. It's going to hurt them. Oh yeah, and also the Browns
Also the Browns.
trading away Amari Cooper.
What?
But if you look, you know who leads the NFL in drops?
Please don't tell me Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, 9. But now also, did he get his little feelings hurt during the offseason when they were talking about trading him? Did he come in this year like, all right, not acting up, not going to the media, but just like, all right, trade me. This is my last year. Y'all want to trade me? You want to sign? Go ahead. You're putting this much effort into me. Maybe I'll put this much effort into you. I don't know.
Honestly, that's how I felt about CeeDee Lamb. How they were, to me, that was just disrespectful. How they treated CeeDee Lamb. And if I was CeeDee Lamb, no, fuck your contract.
Yeah.
No rush to sign me. Not a priority.
All right. Yeah. It's ugly out there in Cleveland. That's enough on Cleveland.
No, I want to know what you traded him for.
3rd round and swapping a 6 and a 7.
So you got nothing in the moment.
No. And they had already paid off the large chunk of his contract of bonus up front. So the rest of his contract this year is like 1.2 million, which ain't nothing because most of it had been paid off. They set it up, to be able to trade him.
Let's say, well, I'm glad we already played Buffalo.
Yeah, because Josh Allen got a number 1 receiver now. Look out.
Y'all play them this year?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because if we did, he'd scorch us for like
Man,
800 yards in one game.
he's Stephon Diggs all over again
Yeah.
for the Bills.
Yeah. And how good does Joe Mixon make the Texans?
That
'Cause-
was a beautiful performance. No lie. That was a fucking beautiful performance.
My goodness.
He came back and said, "You know what, guys? Did you miss me?
Hey,
fantasy owners,
yeah,
did you miss
did
me?"
you miss me? I'm gonna show you how much you miss me. Give me the love. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome to see.
Mm-hmm. I know you were happy.
Oh, and speaking of the trade to the Jets, how good is Brock Bowers going to be with the Raiders now that there is no real number 1 wide receiver there?
I mean,
Because he's been awesome while he's been sitting out. But now it's like every game is just going to be awesome for that kid. And that's a rookie tight end. A tight end.
oh yeah.
It's like when Kelsey was number 1 for Chiefs. He
got stuff done.
he's probably going to end up the number 1 tight end this year
You think so?
if he stays healthy. I mean, he's awesome to begin with. Who else they going to throw to?
But that becomes the problem, though.
He's tight end.
He's an outside linebacker waiting for him.
Okay. That's what they used to say about Kelsey too. He's the number 1. We're going to take him away.
Yeah, but see, Mahomes had other options. And when he tried to go those other options, when they sucked, they were dropping passes.
Okay.
I mean,
But everybody knew who your number one was.
yeah, and now everyone knows who their number one is.
Yeah.
And so then what are you doing? Who else can you throw to? Who else do you trust to throw to?
Who you just throwing the ball there. That's the worst part. I don't know. They're throwing the ball better than Deshaun Watson, so
I really don't know what his problem is. What is it a lack of? What's going on? He's got a good game coming up this week.
we'll see. Because that's the thing. We beat the shit out of Joe Burrow all the time. Joe Burrow's record against the Browns, go look it up, is horrible. It is horrible.
Same with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But who knows? We'll see. Speaking of AFC North, Russell Wilson
He's starting this week.
started practicing with the ones.
I don't know.
He didn't really lose his spot. He was injured.
Justin Fields didn't really do y'all wrong, but you know what? Russell Wilson has been on a decline. It showed
Oh, yeah.
with the Broncos.
Oh, it was
It
ugly. It
fucking
was ugly.
He had a few sparks of
Like,
what he used to be.
Yeah, no, it
But
was.
that's what it was. Sparks.
It was ugly. That's like no, not getting a prom date ugly. It was ugly up there.
I mean, when you really think about it, you were in competition with this kid from Chicago that Chicago was glad to get rid of. And this was your competition, and it was an actual competition between you two.
Yep, he won. We'll see. I don't know. I think Pittsburgh's making a mistake, but
Which,
that's
by
all
the
right.
way, that dude was fucking hilarious. I think it was like week 1 or week 2. He's injured. He comes out in fucking pads. The fuck were you doing?
That's a special, man.
That's special's an understatement.
I'm injured. I'm just letting y'all see me in my new uniform.
I'm gonna suit up though.
Look, ma. Look, ma. I got my new uniform on. You like it? It's nice and clean.
That was hilarious.
Next week I'm gonna come out my street clothes, but this week I want y'all.
I want y'all
to
to
see. Like a little kid, man. Some people don't ever grow up. It's all right. All men got that little boy in them. You know, there's something's always gonna show up. I always want to get some kind of uniform dirty to take home and show like,
Man,
hey, I did.
Think what I did.
That's all that was. Going on. Injuries. I'm sorry, Detroit. That was ugly. Your defense is still going to be good, but it went down a little bit.
Say you won. At what cost?
Yeah, that was.
At what cost?
Yeah, that was ugly. That sucked ass. Nobody wanted to see that. Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
Whether
you're a fan or not.
Yeah. They ended up putting my man Nico on the IR.
Oh,
So I get for hyping you up and talking so good about you.
I was actually telling somebody at work because they have a league too, and I told him. He's like, "Yeah, man, I had Nico and he's hurt." I said, "Yeah, he got hurt because my guy had him. My guy Greg, he had him."
Start talking too good. Could he be the number one? Oh, guess what? Just put that voodoo right on him. Just put the hex mark. Marvin Harrison Jr. He got up. He didn't wake up seeing Smokey, but he took a few steps, then collapsed, and Smokey had to wake him up. So, yeah, sorry, that's not good. Not trying to make fun of concussions, but woof.
Yeah, it wasn't a good one.
Jerome Ford for Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Oh, Nick Chubb's coming back. Oh, my hamstring hurts. No, he went out pretty early. I know this isn't an offensive guy. I mean, we talked Aiden Hutchinson, but he's a big deal. Patrick Surtain, concussion. He's not playing. That's whoever. And luckily, the Saints have trash at receiver now because Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed are out. Chris Olave, another one with a concussion. Rashid Shaheed, that's a knee. So, yeah. Denver lucked out because they have no real number one wide receiver. Travis Etienne. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, you owners that had him, because he went out very early. I think he gave you negative 0.5. But anyway. Dallas Goedert, hamstring, no word yet. Not sure if he's going to be out, how serious it was. Tajay Spears, another one with a hamstring. He is listed as week to week. And what's been going on with Michael Pittman? Oh, he's going to the IR. Nope, I'm okay. If Anthony Richardson is his quarterback, does he go to the IR? Does that back all of a sudden get worse and he's going on the IR? Yep. It's a question worth asking, because if that happens, I would love it. That would be the best shit ever. No, oh no, it's your back. And how do you prove that wrong?
How do you prove me?
I need to go on the IR. No, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, wait, he's not. Flacco still playing? Oh, yeah. Actually,
I stretched out. I laid flat, put my knees up on a chair. Fix me. I'm all good to go.
Get out there. Here he comes. Like, you're playing? Yeah, I'm playing today. Oh.
I fell trying to catch this thing. I'm done. You coming out of the game? No, I'm going on the
IR. You mentioned Chris Olave?
Oh yeah. Chris Olave, concussion, and Rashid Shaheed, both Saints wide receivers. Ouch.
Chris said, "You know what? Hey Derek, I know you don't like me, but I'll sit out with you. We can sit out together.
Maybe we can go get some breakfast.
Maybe we can talk about why the fuck you don't pass to me.
Yeah, we can work our issues out." I don't know. I don't get it, but that's fine. We give quarterbacks all these praise, and okay, yeah, sure, they got the hardest job, but they also, some of them can come with attitudes when they get a little bit older. So that covers all the depressing injury news for this week. We might have missed a few people here and there, but I don't think it was anybody
detrimental.
Yeah, nobody making a really, really big impact.
Bitch, you forgot my player.
Yeah, you got that there. So now we're gonna go into the NFL matchups for the week. Thursday night, tomorrow night, we have Broncos versus Saints. Let's rotate. You start. Who do you have winning?
Of course, you would make me go first.
I'll do it. I got the Broncos. There.
Me too, actually.
All right, there you go.
Broncos. I got the Broncos for tomorrow.
Then we have the early game on Sunday, the Patriots versus Jacksonville.
So I was kind of back and forth, kind of torn on this one, but I think I'm gonna go Jacksonville. As good as May kind of showed he was, I don't see Jacksonville losing this one.
I think Jacksonville's too used to that trip, and maybe they just stayed over there. I don't know. I didn't check in and see.
Oh yeah, they stayed.
Yeah.
They're still over there.
So the Pats got to get used to that long ass. They got to travel across the pond. We'll see. We will see what happens. Next game I got is Titans against Bills.
Oh yeah.
I'm really debating. It was no. Bills.
Yes.
And have fun, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hopefully, I'm gonna laugh if suddenly the dropsies have left you. If you catch everything thrown at you.
How would you feel about that?
Hey man, they were trying to trade in the beginning of the year, so listen, it is what it is. Players are gonna do it. Players are gonna
Amari Cooper, 10 for 130 yards, 2 touchdowns,
10 targets, 10 receptions. That dude's shit.
Man.
Anyway, next game I have is Dolphins and Colts.
I'm torn on this one, to be honest with you.
So am I. It all depends on that quarterback.
Exactly. But at the moment, I'll take Indy. However, to me, it's hilarious. If Richards plays, I'm going Dolphins. If Flacco plays, I'm going Colts. If Tua plays, I'm going I'm going Dolphins. Even if Richards is playing, I'll still go Tua. But if Tua's not playing, I'm going Colts. So
Are you done? Are you done with all your scenarios?
yes. In the moment, I am going Colts unless Tua plays, unless Richard plays.
Yeah, I had this one written down. I'll show you my notes. I just have QB question mark, question mark, question mark written down for this whole game.
See, you're like me.
But I'll make a firm decision and stick with it and go with the Colts.
All right.
Pat McAfee, be happy wherever you are. The next one I have are the Birds, the Seahawks, and the Falcons.
All right.
Come on, Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Falcons.
All right. That's where we differ there. I'm going Seattle.
Okay. All right. The next game I have, this is going to be one of the most interesting games, I think, this weekend.
Yeah.
The Texans and the Packers.
All right. I would
Just so you know, I looked it up.
Mhm.
The Packers are favored.
Oh yeah. The Packers have actually dominated that game series, but I'm gonna have to go Houston.
I'm going Texans as well. Yeah. It's AFC North showdown. Bengals and Browns. The
Oh.
Browns have a long track record against Joe Burrow.
Mhm.
We're not perfect. We've won a whole lot more than we've lost, but I can't do it. Can't go with the Browns. I'm taking the Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals. I'm so disheartened by my team. I'm sorry. I'm not like you hopeless Dallas fans that think you're always going to win the Super Bowl every year.
I don't know. I think
I embrace the misery.
for the record, I think Dallas got a wake up call this past week.
Yeah, I don't think they're there anymore. But
I haven't heard of we're going to the Super Bowl since this past week.
no, I always tell people if you're a Browns fan, you just learn to embrace the misery.
So you're going Cincy?
Yep.
Fuck. I'm gonna go Cincy too, but a part of me thinks the Browns will pull this off.
So,
But I'm going Cincy.
something inside me says if you go with Cincy, the Browns are going to win. So, Cincy it is.
All right.
The next game, Eagles and Giants.
Yeah. It's taking the Eagles on this one.
Yeah.
The Giants have had, they had a good little win and they somewhat put up a fight against Cincy, but Cincy smacked them down real quick. But yeah, I don't see why Philly should lose this game.
No, not with everybody back. I'm going, yeah, Eagles all the way. This one was one of the easiest ones for me. Raiders and Rams. I know the Rams are up and down, but they have Kyron. Cooper's coming back, and the Raiders just don't look all that good. They got Brock Powers. I mean, if Max Crosby is back, he'll always raise havoc. But yeah, I think I'm going Rams.
Same. I'm going Rams on that one.
The next one, Panthers and Commanders.
I was kind of going back and forth on this one. And I think that the Panthers are going to lose this game.
Yes. Yes, they're going to lose.
I think they're going to lose this game.
Yeah.
Commanders.
Do your thing.
Facts.
Chiefs and 49ers.
Who you got? Will
Right.
they finish? Will they end this time?
I don't think the NFL referees will let Kansas City lose right now. So, Kansas City.
All right. So, I'm going to go 49ers. I think they have their Super Bowl revenge game. And not that it's going to be the way Detroit and the Cowboys were. I think it's going to be something like that.
I don't mind it. I don't want the Chiefs to win.
I think the Chiefs are going to, I want to say, I feel it. Chiefs going to lose by more than 2 touchdowns.
That's Taylor Swift is not going to be happy with you, sir.
Hey,
Expect a phone call.
I'll make sure to have my phone on D&D when you call, Taylor.
She gonna yell at you. All right, the next one, Jets and Steelers.
I'm gonna say Jets, and I'm gonna stay with the Jets to win this game. I have emotional reasons why I want the Jets to win this game. One, because it puts the Steelers a little further back on Baltimore's ass. Two, can't stand Schittsburg. Three, Aaron, you got what you wanted. Got someone who knows you. Don't fuck this up. Don't give this man a reason to call you out again. I don't have
Sure,
shit.
I will.
I don't have shit against you. I think you're a good quarterback, man. You waited your turn. You sat behind Brett. You got your turn. You showed who the fuck you were. Continue to show who the fuck you are. Now you got your boy back. Shit. They got fucking Green Bay's receivers over there. I see you keep going fucking Lazard. That's your guy, even though Garrett should be your number one receiver. You go with what's comfortable.
All you need to do, Aaron, is throw it to Brees Hall. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Keep feeding Brees Hall.
Against Pittsburgh's O-line, I mean D-line?
No, throw it to him.
Okay.
Throw it. Throw it. I to me, this is a battle of two defenses. But if they're gonna start Russ, I mean, I couldn't even if I thought Pittsburgh was gonna win by a landslide, I would still pick against Pittsburgh
I
because
like you.
I can't in my Cleveland orange and brown blood eating heart cannot pick anything that comes from Pittsburgh.
You see that purple back there? That purple has some orange and brown in it.
Yeah, well, you're the OG brats. Now we're on New York.
Art model.
Park
I
model.
knew he was gonna say it.
Ravens and Bucks. I'll let you go first since this seems to be your team.
So
Baker Mayfield,
yeah, I know.
league leader in touchdowns.
He is. So I'm gonna have to be honest with myself and say that Baker's gonna go down against the Ravens. I mean, come on now. Have you seen that defense, that shitty defense of ours? But have you seen that offense of ours that makes you second guess? Is it a run or is he going to pass it? Because no one thinks Lamar's going to pass it. Everyone talks shit about Lamar's passing game.
He's actually gotten better.
And I'll give you his accuracy might not always be there, but the fact that y'all second guess it leaves people open, leaves Zay Flowers open, leaves Bateman open, leaves Aguilar open. So I'll take Baltimore.
If you're calling out Aguilar, you're scraping bottom of the barrel there, bro.
Hey,
but that's okay. I just think King Henry and Lamar get it done.
agreed.
And
I'm glad you're on my side.
the Monday night game,
ESPN Plus, if you have it.
Chargers and Cardinals. This one I spent about 0.5 seconds thinking about. Chargers win.
Chargers win.
But Marvin Harrison's out, so just throw the Trey McBride. That's all I ask.
Yeah. You can give Trey McBride his points.
He needs a touchdown.
You're still going to lose, Cardinals.
Oh, yeah. But
If you don't, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
But get Trey McBride in the end zone finally. Man hasn't scored a touchdown yet this year. Yeah, no. He's gotten all kinds of catches and yards, but no TDs. Anyway.
It's harsh.
Yeah. That's the end. That's all I got.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.